Welcome back to Arubakes. I'm Aru and today we are making spring rolls. These spring rolls are inspired by my recent travels to Thailand where I tried out a Thai cooking class. I've made these twice now since coming back. Once with chicken, once with pork, and both times they've been awesome. So let's get straight into it. The filling is quite simple to make. Start by prepping the veg. Finely chop up some garlic. Split a spring onion into three parts: the bulb, the white bit, and the green leafy bit. Thinly slice up the bulb, then slice the white bit lengthwise, and finally chop up the green part into about 1 inch long pieces. Chop up some button mushrooms. I'm slicing these fairly thinly first and then cutting each slice into strips, just so that you don't have large pieces of mushroom in the spring rolls. Now, if you don't have button mushrooms, you can use any type of mushrooms that you can get your hands on. And finally, I'm going to use one of these peeling gadgets to make thin ribbons of carrot. This is mostly because I'm too lazy to cut the carrot into thin strips. But if you don't have one of these gadgets, then just slice up your carrot thin. We're cooking this in a wok on a fairly high heat, so this filling cooks up pretty fast. Go in with a few teaspoons of vegetable oil. Get that heating and then add in your finely chopped garlic. Give it a quick stir. Just as the garlic starts to get a bit of color, add in the minced chicken. Stir to break up the meat and then just reduce the heat a little bit if you feel like the garlic is starting to burn. Once you break up all the chicken and stir the garlic into the chicken, then you can increase the heat again. Let this cook for about 3 to 4 minutes, stirring occasionally. And then we go in with the seasoning. So what I learned in the Thai cooking school is that they very rarely use salt in their food. They pretty much get most of the flavor and the saltiness of their food using fish sauce, soy sauce, and oyster sauce. So today we are going in with a few tablespoons of fish sauce and oyster sauce. To balance the umami flavors out, we are adding in a few teaspoons of brown sugar. Mix this into the meat so that it's evenly distributed. And let this cook for about 2 minutes. And then add in the mushrooms. Stir the mushroom into the chicken and let that cook down for another 3 to 4 minutes. By this time, your meat should pretty much be done cooking. So then we add in the rest of the veg. Go in with the bean sprouts first because that needs to cook for about a minute or so. At this point, taste and adjust for seasoning. If you feel like this needs a little bit more salt, then just add in a bit more fish sauce. And then finally, right at the end, just add in the carrot and the spring onion. Turn the heat off and stir this through. And your filling is done. Let the filling cool down for about 10 minutes or so. And now we assemble the spring rolls. Now this takes a hot minute, and since I'm making a large batch of about 16 spring rolls today, I'm going to crack open a cold one and start on this. To make the spring roll, carefully peel a sheet of store-bought spring roll dough. Lay it diagonally in front of you. Then spoon on the filling right in the middle. Do about 2 tablespoons of filling per spring roll and then form it almost into a log shape. Then fold the bottom over the filling to form a triangle. Pull that down like this to almost compress the filling into a tight log. Fold the 2 sides to seal in the filling and then brush on some egg wash to the top of the triangle of the spring roll dough and then just roll the spring roll to seal it in. Here is a close-up on how to fill, fold, and seal your spring rolls. Now while you're watching this, please can I get you to give me a quick like and to subscribe to my channel, Arubakes. Thank you! Once all your spring rolls are wrapped, ready, it's time to fry them. Fill about 1/3 of a pot with vegetable oil. Get that heating on a medium flame. We don't want the oil to be scorching hot because this will just burn the spring rolls without getting that beautiful golden brown color. Carefully put each spring roll into the hot oil. Don't overcrowd the pan. Let that fry for about 2 to 3 minutes and then again, very carefully, turn the spring rolls over. Let it fry on the other side for about another minute until you have that beautiful golden brown color. Strain out the oil and keep it on some kitchen towel to absorb as much of the excess oil as possible. And then cut into the spring rolls. Our teacher at the Thai school, Tommy, said to first pierce the spring roll with a knife and then cut into it diagonally. Now, he didn't really explain why, but I'm assuming it's to let out any built up heat inside before you slice into it. And that's it. Serve these delicious spring rolls with some sweet chili sauce straight out of a bottle. And enjoy. They're perfectly crunchy on the outside, and that filling, oh man, that takes you straight to the streets of Thailand. Try these out at home and drop me a comment and let me know if you would like me to do a mini series of Thai food for you guys. See you in the next one. Bye.